from the tough tracks to the remote tracks, from our campsites to the workshops. Come along and check out Great Off-Road Adventures. Your next episode is just seconds away.
Nice.
Welcome back to all our returning subscribers, and to our new viewers, welcome to Great Off-Road Adventures. What you're watching here is our 4-day escape out into the West Australian Outback over the Easter long weekend. In episode 1, we made our way from Balaji Rock up to Mt Elvire. We had a beautiful camp alongside these breakaways, probably one of the contenders for the best camp in 2022. We got to have a look around Mt Elvire Station and homestead, take in a lot of wonderful tracks and scenery. Now, with all that being said, let's get into episode 2. You've caught up with us now as we're leaving Mt Elvire, working away on our adventures south around Lake Giles and on towards Johnson Soak. So yeah, having left Mt Elvire, we continued down to Mt Elvire Road for a little bit, and then we've shot off on a side track that comes around the back of Lake Giles. Bit of exploration, gold exploration going on in the area, so make sure if you do come through there you know your route and you know what track you need to be on and you stick to it. So the last thing you want to do is get in the way of them. But yeah, all good. Just picking our way along that track now, and yeah, we're looking for somewhere to stop for lunch soon. It's getting that way. It's 1 o'clock, so find a good clearing, bit of a view, and yeah, happy days. In the end, we just ended up having a trackside lunch stop under the shade of some of those eucalypt trees. It was not long after setting off again after lunch that we found ourselves down on the edge of Lake Giles, and the scenery was just gorgeous. Driving along the edge of the salt lake really was magic.
I know you said I could go with Big W.
Well, the track along the edge there of Lake Giles has pretty much spat us out here at Johnson Soak. It's a shame to see that it's in this condition. Don't know necessarily what's happened with it, but last time I was here, all the tin over the actual water soak was still intact, and the water was quite clean and tidy, but now it's quite green and manky. So, a little bit of a shame. Yeah. Looks like some idiot's been throwing rocks on the top of it or something. Well, Jess, what have you thought of the track so far today?
I was asleep for a little bit, so my bad there. No, they've been pretty good. I mean, this morning was a lot more technical. This afternoon has been a lot more of a chill drive. Mostly just S-bends around trees and bushes, which the camper trailer has been doing fantastically, which was great to see.
Yep.
Lots of bull dust.
Has been dusty, but that's to be expected. April, end of summer out this way. Certainly haven't come across the big wet stuff that people said we were going to find, which has been good. And yeah, I mean, it's been really pretty driving along next to the salt lakes and all that. It's been very nice. And the one thing I really like is all the salt lakes are untouched, pristinely clean. There's no, idiots haven't gone and tried to cut them up in their cars. There's no rubbish on them. It's just, yeah, just nice, pretty, clean environment. Well, we've decided that we really enjoyed the magic scenery along the edges of the salt lakes here, and we can get some shade from the salmon gums. So we're going to look to try and set up camp on the edge of the lake here. It'll be a magic place, completely untouched, nice and clean, and yeah, hell of a view to watch the sun go down, and it's full moon, so hell of a view to watch moonrise as well. And yeah, it is just completely pristine, clean, untouched. Happy days. If you're enjoying the videos and you want to support Great Off-Road Adventures, the best way to do that is to like, share and subscribe to our channel. If you enable notifications by clicking the bell, you'll receive a notification when the next episode comes out, which is really great when we've got multiple episode series like this one here. That's cheating.
No, that's just refreshing them, getting rid of the ash.
Getting a bit smoked out, yeah.
Which is the best way.
I'm scared about dropping these in the dugger.
Well, some of my favourite camping memories as a child was having camp oven cooked food, and I tell you what, there's still a thing or two I could learn off me folks, because yeah, they're quite a demon with the old cast iron camp oven, that's for sure. And to top this off, there was even Yorkshire puddings. How good is that?
On
I
top
think
of
it's just
that,
on top.
on top of that bloody pumpkin.
Just put a bit of salt, darling. Too slow. Okay.
While the folks roast cooks away in their camp oven, we got to enjoy the peace and quiet of remote camping in the Aussie bush. For dinner tonight, Jess and I have got a rump steak from our local butcher. I've set some coals to the side so I've got better control over the temperature and cook the steak over them.
Have a look. There we go. That's the rest of it.
There's a roast. Not bad.
Yorkshire puds.
Yorkshires, spuds, pumpkin, roast beef. Nice. And then a look at our dinner. Cooked the steak over the coals. Jess has knocked up a salad. Pretty good. Welcome back everybody to another day. Now as you can see, camp is all packed up, and today we're going to move on from our camp here on the edge of the Salt Lake with the plan to get to the Helena Aurora Ranges. So going to follow the backtrack past Currajong Rock Hole, and it's all tracks today, is about 75-80 kilometers worth, and then all going to plan. We'll get to Helena Aurora Ranges this afternoon with time to go up to the top of the range and check out the view this afternoon. So yeah, that's what we're up to. Unfortunately, and it was forecast, the weather has taken a bit of a turn for us. So it's overcast, hasn't rained yet, but there's a cool breeze blowing as well, hence the long sleeves are on. So yeah, fingers crossed the rain stays away. Only because out here rain generally makes the tracks very slippery, and if that occurs, it'll make our travels just that little bit more challenging, especially with the campers in tow. we're making our way along the tracks. We've gotten probably about 2/3 of the way now to the Helena Aurora Ranges. Come to a spot. This is not Currajong. This is not the Currajong rock hole I know, but we're close to it. We just come across a group that are also out this way travelling, so they're going to do lunch here. We just had a look at the view from the top of the rock, and we're going to keep on going to the rock hole that I'm thinking of, and probably have lunch there, and then from there keep cruising to Helena Aurora. If you look carefully out there on the horizon, you can just make out the Helena Aurora Ranges in the distance. So the rock we're on top of now literally is only about a 10-minute drive from where we were before. This is what I know as Currajong rock hole. Hasn't been that much rain here, because that would normally, and I have seen that full of water before. You can see the water line on the rock. So yeah, end of summer. It's now middle of April, so yeah, end of the summer, end of the dry season. Obviously they need a bit of rain to come through here, and all these rocky outcrops will start to fill up with water and bring life back. But yeah, not at the moment. That being said, the grey clouds that are coming in could well indeed bring some rainfall. So it's forecast to come 50% this afternoon and tomorrow, but that was when we checked 6-7 days ago, so wait and see. Well, we are going to have lunch here at Currajong rock hole. Just noticed as I was opening up the camper the lack of dust that's in it, so that's a big tick in the box for Jess and I. We haven't had an opportunity to really test the dust proofness of the Bigfoot. We've done a few sort of trips, but generally been quite a bit of bitumen and then just a short little bit of gravel to get to our camp. But as you will have seen, this trip has been a lot of gravel, and some of it very, very dusty. But yeah, the top of the fridge, that's just dust from being open around camp. But like round on the fridge slide here, it's all clear, no issues. You can just see in the door jams all the dust, but there's actually nothing inside. Same with the kitchen. The kitchen is all dust free, but if you have a look in here at the door jamb, it's full of dust. So yeah, very happy with that. And actually in the camper as well, there's been no dust, so happy days. Means all our hinges and door latches and everything are well adjusted, and the seals are working well, so happy days. Well everybody, that is going to wrap up this second episode from this series. You'll have to come back and catch the next episode as we reach the Helena Aurora Ranges, check out the view from the top, and get blessed with a simply stunning sunset. You know the deals. Happy safe adventuring, stay safe on the tracks and trails. Hopefully one day we'll see you out there. If not, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.